Hi, I'm Faith McKinney, and you're checking me out on Chats. My motivation for becoming a speaker was, as a child, I would see speakers at different Amway rallies. And I would see these beautiful women in beautiful gowns on stage, and I wanted to do that. I said, wow, they have great stories. And I knew I had a story to tell, and I wanted great stories to tell. And I knew that they traveled, and I wanted to travel. And I knew they made a lot of money, and I wanted to make a lot of money too. So that was my main motivation. But now my motivation is because I want to travel with my family, and I want to show them the world. What keeps me going, what keeps me motivated to be a speaker is it's an inspiration, it's a desire. It's like God put it inside of me to just keep going and keep doing it. I know I can do it. It's something that is, I can't explain. It's blood, sweat, and tears, but I have to do it. And I never believed that people actually felt like this, but that's how I feel. I know that I can do it, and I know that's what I want to do. So there's no price too big to pay to see this dream come true. I think what sets me apart from other speakers is my life experience. I believe that I've experienced a lot more than many other speakers have, and I'm willing to share my experiences with people. I think I'm an open book, and I want to be able to spread the message that you can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it. Whatever it is, no matter what your dream, you can do it. And that's what I want to share. I want to share that, yeah, I didn't have an ideal, I didn't make great choices, but I overcame, and you can too. That's my message. Some of the things that I've had to overcome, that I chose to overcome, because it is a choice to overcome anything. My daughter, Camille, she's 26. She was born missing a fifth chromosome. And that manifests as autism, developmental delay, epilepsy, and cerebral palsy. As a result, even though she's 26, cognitively she's 6 months. So she is still a baby. Dealing with that has been a challenge from the beginning, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I think that I am so blessed to be her mother. She has a wonderful family, and I have wonderful support. So that was a challenge, but it was not necessarily something that would stop me. Another thing that I think people feel would be considered a challenge is a job to support myself as I built my dream, working as a janitor for many years. And not many people know that. Not many people know that at all. But that was just something to help me to support my family as I built my dream. That's another tip that I would tell people. It doesn't matter where you start, it matters where you finish. So just because you're a janitor, or just because you're a street sweeper, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's what you're developing inside and what you're doing with that. Well, I overcame stage fright mainly by working for years before actually speaking. I took up acting. I was in an online soap opera called Confessions, and it's still online. You can check it out at confessions55.com. I did a stage play, and then I took up singing. So I did a couple of concerts singing. That was really terrifying, but it helped me gain confidence, and it helped me to know that I can do it. So getting up and speaking, I have my notes, I have my presentation, and I also do Toastmasters. So that helps. Toastmasters is great when you're wanting to overcome stage fright, when you're wanting to know how to craft a speech. Toastmasters is it. Well, I prepare my speeches. Right now I'm doing my presentations for Schmingling, for my book. And what I have to do is realize who my audience is. I know my audiences usually are professionals or in the business field, so I gear my message towards them, towards their needs, what I feel that their needs are. And each audience is different, so each time I craft a different presentation. For instance, I may feel that one audience wants to know about credibility, so I craft my presentation more on showing techniques for gaining credibility. Or leverage. One audience may need to learn about leverage, how to leverage what they have to improve their status or to get what they want, to gain access. So each audience is different. My greatest advice for a speaker is to know your subject. Whatever it is, know your subject and find that niche. It's one thing to have a broad knowledge of something, but if you can find whatever niche, that small, narrow piece of whatever industry that you do, and talk about it, I think you'll gain your audience and you'll have your platform. Those people who are interested in just that small piece of the industry, speak on that. Don't try to speak on everything. Just get one piece and speak on that and know it like the back of your hands. That's my advice. One of the greatest moments of being a speaker, motivational speaker, is when you realize, or when I realize, that people actually are hanging on every word and they are wanting something to help them through any problem they may have, and to know and to see in their face that something that I said helped them so much and inspired them to do something different with their lives. That is the greatest, and I get to do that every time I speak. I experience that. So I think it's not so much for the other person, I think I get just as much out of it. Some of the proudest accomplishments that I've had, of course, interviewing celebrities is an accomplishment. Being in Wall Street Journal and Ebony, that was pretty fabulous. I think the most important accomplishment is the feeling of satisfaction with myself. It's always, I guess, conquer thyself. That is my biggest accomplishment to me. Being a public figure it's like you, the audience, you're doing whatever it is you love, but people are watching you do it. People see you do it, and you're just having so much fun doing what you do, going about your own business, but everybody's watching you and everybody knows. And I don't realize everybody's really watching me, even though I'm out on social media, even though I'm on the internet. But I'm having so much fun, and people are seeing me have fun, and I don't realize how many people actually see what I do. So when you say you're a public figure, it's funny to me because I'm just doing what I love to do. Speaking also gave me credibility in the community as a leader. That's how I gained credibility. That's how I raised my status, by doing all of those things. Speaking, being the leader of the networking organization, Successful Thinkers, gave me credibility in the community, and it gave me leverage as well. Next for me is world stage. I'm going to speak on stages around the world. Honing my craft is first, but speaking on the stages around the world, inspiring people and showing people how to take what they have and make what they want. No matter where they start, it doesn't matter. It's where they finish. I'm so excited. This is great because there's so many things that I want to let other people know about me, not only about my daughter, not only about what I did as far as supporting my family, but No, I've been through divorce or bankruptcy or repossessions, lots of things I went through. And other people have gone through or are going through the same thing. But when I got everything together, everything did come together. I mean, that wasn't the end of the world. Those things are not the end of the world. Find your dream, whatever it is your dream, your passion is, keep that in your mind. Work on it. Study, read, watch someone else who's doing what you want to do and follow them. You know, those bad things that happen, they're gonna happen. But keep your dream alive and keep working towards it. Hi, I'm Faith McKinney, and you're checking me out on Chats.